All the way from Melbourne, Mr. Jarryd Goundrey!
Thank you very much. I am from Melbourne, but I'm originally from Perth. I am back because my brother just had a baby. Well, my brother and his wife just had a baby. Get a load of this. They had 11 goes at IVF, and they gave birth to a baby boy 3 fucking weeks ago. Isn't that incredible? Yeah? This kid is 3 weeks old, and he's already worth more than me. I saw him today. They said, "Do you want to hold him?" I said, "No, I'd like to sell him." He is I had my birthday last Tuesday. I'm 37 years of age. Make some noise in this room if you're older than 37. Where are we? Oh yeah, fucking right, yeah. Yeah, you always lived in Perth, or did you move here after Gallipoli? Was it fucking... Make some noise in this room if you're younger than 37. Where are we? Yeah, hear the difference in tone, yeah? Yeah, I don't feel like I'm getting that old, but I can start to see things change in society, right? For example, I grew up in Perth in the 90s. When I was growing up, dogs didn't have mental health issues. My parents got a dog 2 months ago, has got anxiety. I'm like, what the fuck have you got anxiety for? You're not trying to be a comedian. My parents' dog's taken dog Xanax. Has anyone here ever taken dog Xanax? It's fucking incredible, yeah? I had a big night out a couple of weeks ago. I came home, I couldn't get to sleep. I took 2 dog Xanax. Stop barking at the fucking door. I had a dog growing up in the 90s. Jake, he didn't have anxiety. He didn't have depression. He used to do what we used to do. He used to do what we used to do all the time. He used to sit in my garage and smoke bongs. Anyone here ever been high with a dog? Be honest with me, where are we? Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Some dogs get paranoid when they get high. You see them staring off into the distance, being like, the council's tracking us, man. They're putting fucking chips in our necks. And some other dogs are getting real zen, being like, maybe we're all the good boy, hey? You know, a dog never knows it's taking antidepressants. A dog doesn't know it's on antidepressants. You try to give a dog a pill, what happens? He goes, so what are you got to do? You got to hide it in peanut butter. You got to wrap it up in ham, yeah? So the dogs at the dog park is talking to all the other dogs, and they're going, hey, Axel, man, you're doing really well. What's going on? You fucking taking anything? And Axel's like, yeah, man, I'm taking ham. He's like, I'm having ham in the morning, I'm having ham in the afternoon. It's honestly the best thing I've ever done. Put on a bit of weight, can't come, fucking who cares? I was staring out the window the other day, I saw the postman, I'm like, he's just doing his job. Now all the other dogs like, Axel, how do I get on the ham every day? He goes, it's easy, man, eat the fucking couch. I reckon dogs got depression when we gave them Instagram. Yeah? Dogs on Instagram, city dogs. You don't see a country dog with depression, do you? Your country dogs are just sitting in the back of a ute, like looking woof woof. They don't give a shit, you know? Who's got cats around? Where's my cat owners? Make me some noise. Yep, you got big cat energy up the front here, ladies. Yeah, it is. Cats don't get separation anxiety, do they? You hang around a cat too long, it gets anxious, doesn't it? Yeah, cats don't need drugs at all. Cats look like they've had all the drugs. Cats look like these young people when you come back from a 3-day music festival, just sitting on the couch, fucking... If we treated cats like we treated dogs, they'd all be dead, because what happens when a dog attacks a small child? It gets taken away, it gets murdered. What happens when a cat attacks a small child? You go, don't worry about it, sweetie, that thing's a cunt. Beautiful couples room. Maybe some noise if you're a couple, where are we? Yeah, where did you guys meet? Facebook? Fucking Casanova up the front here, right? Yeah, everyone's meeting people in weird places these days. Everyone's trying to find love on the telly, aren't they? We got Married at First Sight, we got Love Island. My favourite of all those shows is Farmer Wants a Wife. Oh, I love that show. You know when they get 3 hot chicks from the city, they send them to the middle of Australia to try and marry some bloke that farts in his sleep? And all the hot chicks, they want to win, so they're like, I love fisting cows. I want to see a real challenge on Australian TV shows. I want to see them make a TV show where they get 3 Aussie bogan farmers, they send them to the city and try and marry a fucking feminist from fucking Fremantle, yeah? I would watch the shit out of Hipster Wants a Hubby, yeah? You couldn't tell me you wouldn't watch a TV show where they just get a vegan and a cattle farmer and they're like, go get married, it'd be the best! I love you, Perth audience. You guys are like real Australians. You're a fucking Perth, aren't you? Fucking real Australians. This is good. People used to tease Australia before the pandemic, didn't they? They're like, Australia doesn't have any culture. I'm like, have you been to a Bunnings? They're like, Australia doesn't have a cuisine. I'm like, have you been to a fucking Bunnings? I really think like Bunnings is like Australia's church, you know, because we all go there on a Sunday, you give them all your money, the kids get a mouthful of sausage. I reckon Bunnings is like our church, and I reckon my real dad is like Jesus, because he once went to Bunnings on a Friday, and on a Sunday, he never came back. I really like what Australians have done with the accent. 250 years ago, the British came here sounding all posh. Now, in that time, everybody sounds like me. I'd like to know what happened if the French had colonised Australia instead. We now all be walking around being like, Je m'appelle fucking sick cunts. Winfield Blur. You guys have been great. I've enjoyed going. Enjoy the rest of your night.